Good day, folks. Today we're going to take a quick look at satellite imagery, minimum temperatures across the state of Washington, wildfire activity in Washington state, temperatures across the state, what cloud cover is going to look like today, just some high clouds, and how we're going to have some weak offshore winds today, which is going to lead to deteriorated air quality from the wildfire smoke for a couple locations. And then we're going to take a zoomed in look at portions of Snohomish County where many of my viewers live. So, right now, looking at satellite imagery, we don't have that many clouds across Washington state today, with the exception of some low-lying fog in the Snoqualmie River Valley, portions of the Skycomish River Valley, and the eastern portion of the Snohomish River Valley. And then you can see some wildfire smoke trapped by the inversion that's currently out there. And we have the Labor Mountain fire here, the Wildcat fire here, some wildfire smoke leaking offshore, and then some high level clouds moving in towards northeast Washington. Minimum temperatures this morning are a bit nippier, definitely a little bit more autumn like. Out there in eastern Washington, Cheney takes the cake with a low of 21 degrees this morning. Deer Park up there north of Spokane got down to 23 degrees. And there's a couple other locations east of the Cascades that got down into the 20s and low 30s. And west of the Cascades, Everett got down to 37 degrees. I think that was my low temperature as well this morning. And there's a couple locations that got down into the mid 30s, like down here in Toutle, 35 degrees. And by the way, if my voice sounds odd this morning, I'm getting over a little bit of a cold, so bear with me. Right now, we're looking at watch duty, looking at some of the local wildfires: Wildcat fire, Labor Mountain fire, Sugarloaf fire. All three still showing heat signatures. So all three are still putting out smoke. It's still probably going to be a little while longer until those are completely extinguished. We have not yet gotten enough rain on those fires. And now, looking at temperatures across the region, today is going to be a pretty nice day. Starting off chilly for many locations, but as we head into the afternoon, it's going to warm up, especially west of the Cascades, where we have some wind coming off of the Cascades, with temperatures making it down into the low to mid 70s for many locations of the lowlands of western Washington, and a little cooler the closer you get to the Puget Sound. But overall, just a very, very nice October day in store for us today. Looking at cloud cover, today is going to be a mostly clear day with the exception of some high clouds floating around over the state today. So it's going to be real nice. If you have today off, great day for yard work or getting out into the mountains. There is going to be a little bit of offshore flow, especially from the central Cascade portion of the state to the southern Cascades down there near the gorge, much weaker in the northern portions of the state. But that's going to lead to a little bit of enhanced warming in the eastern Puget Sound lowlands. And unfortunately, it is going to usher some of that wildfire smoke from the Labor Mountain fire and the Wildcat fire areas west. So it looks like up there at the Snoqualmie Pass summit, it's going to be really nasty going into this afternoon and evening. And then for the mountain communities that are near Mount Rainier and whatnot are going to get pretty nasty as well. But that's not going to last too long. And by tomorrow evening, it starts to clear out and head more towards eastern Washington. Right now, looking at the current air quality, I'm going to refresh this map. Looking at current air quality, it's not too bad for most of the state, but over there by Wenatchee and Leavenworth, it's just nasty from the Labor Mountain fire and the Sugarloaf fire. And up there by Cle Elum, pretty nasty from the Labor Mountain fire. Down there by Yakima, pretty nasty. And we see there is some deteriorated air quality along the I-90 corridor. And it looks like it extends all the way to about North Bend, if I'm looking at this correctly. Yep, almost to North Bend there. And then there is some deteriorated air quality near Graham and Ording and Enumclaw. And that is probably going to get a little bit worse today as more wildfire smoke ushers in to this region. Excuse me. Taking a bit more of a zoomed in look at Snohomish County. This is where I live. I live in Lake Stevens. Just wanted to take a closer look at some of the temperatures today. The time signatures on here, if you can see it, are in Central Time. So just go back a couple hours. This is 9 a.m. Pacific Time, okay? So zooming forward into this afternoon around peak heating, it's going to be pretty nice today in Snohomish County. By about 4 p.m. for many locations, it's going to be close to 70 degrees, with a couple locations getting maybe into the low to mid 70s, especially around Monroe, Gold Bar, Sultan, and Index. And also up there near Darrington, it's going to get a little bit warmer as well. Near the water in areas like Stanwood and Camino Island, it's probably going to get into the low to mid 60s. And right near the water by Edmonds and Mukilteo, it'll probably only get into the mid to low 60s. So it'll be a nice day out there, and if you have today off, be a great day to get some yard work done or to head out to the mountains, especially the North Cascades, where there is less wildfire smoke, and that's exactly where I'm going to head after I do this video, is to the North Cascades. I think I might go check out Artist Point today because it's going to be beautiful. All right, guys, I hope my voice wasn't too distracting today. Looking forward to doing more of these video updates. I hope you're all having a great day, and I will talk to you later.